Okay, guys, this is going to be a quick tutorial on how to use MultiMC, because I've seen a lot of people struggling with this and asking me, and I've done this like 3 or 4 times already, so to like different people. So yeah, just follow along and you will be fine. So when you first download MultiMC, all of these things come in a zip, right? So you have to unzip them, and you have to make sure that your MultiMC folder is nice and easy to access, because you will use it a lot to like find schematics, mods, screenshots, all of that. So yeah, that's important to have like at hand, right? So you have to know where it is. That's what I'm trying to say. Then you just have to unzip it completely. So I, for example, have it in like Minecraft MultiMC. You can also like right click it, hold it, and drag and make a shortcut, as I've done here, so you don't have to like click so many things to open it. And then you just have to open MultiMC, right? So the first time you open MultiMC, it will ask for your Java or Java or whatever you want to pronounce it, 64-bit installation. You just have to write the path to it or find it. It should be really easy. And this thing will be blank, by the way, so no instances. And you have to add your account in the top right, hitting manage accounts, right? So you can have multiple Minecraft accounts, etc. Then you want to hit add instance, okay? And now I'm gonna create a new group, okay, called testing, right? And I'm gonna name the instance to whatever I want. So for example, the groups that I have are fabric, for like different fabric installations without Optifine or without Sodium. I have an Optifine group for all my Optifine installations, and I have a Sodium group with all my Sodium installations. So let's add one to a group called test. You don't have to create a group, but it helps to have things more organized, and then you can name the instance to whatever you want. So let's say, for example, that we want to name this installation test, like test 01. So for example, you can have your instances. So for example, I have them like Sodium and the version, but you can have them, for example, I don't know, called single player, and you only play single player with that instance. Or you can have, I don't know, mechanist, so you only use mechanist with that instance, or you know that you have to use that instance to enter a server or whatever. And in this step, you can also choose the version. You have access to snapshots, you know, all snapshots, betas, alphas, experiments, etc. Like for example, the combat snapshots, etc. So let's just do a 1.16.2 installation, okay? So Minecraft is here, right? So I always like to add the version next to the name, because that way I can quickly see which one I'm using. You can right click it to rename it. So let's add the version, for example, and you can also right click to change the icon. And there are a few icons, and you can add your own icons. So let's use, for example, Fox, because why not, right? So now we have a Fox instance, and it's super easy to find, right? For example, I know that my 112 instance, it's called Optifine, etc. So okay, now before you open it, you have to edit a few things. So in the right, so you have to click the instance, and as you can see, the icon in the top right matches the instance that I clicked. So you click on the one you want to edit, and you click on edit instance, which is like right here, right? Now we are going to install Fabric. You can find the install Fabric button right here, and you just click it, select the Fabric version, and hit OK. And now we have Fabric in this instance. Now in the left side, we can click settings, right? And we can allocate less or more RAM as we desire. So let's say, for example, we want to use from 512 to 4 gigabytes. So that's like 496, I think. So yeah, you can add extra Java arguments in here. You can change your Java installation for that particular instance. You can start Minecraft maximized, for example, with like console settings, custom commands, etc. And then you just hit close. Okay, you don't hit launch. That's cringe. So close. Okay, so your instance is almost done, but there's an important thing that needs to be done first. You need to go to Windows and hit percentage app data percentage. This only has to be done once, and you click .minecraft, and this is your like vanilla Minecraft installation from the launcher, right? Now I haven't used this particular Java Minecraft, so there's nothing here, but you will have something like this. So pretend that this is your vanilla Minecraft folder. Now with this open, okay, what did I do? I think I did something terribly wrong. Okay, whatever. With this open, right, you have to hit your instance. So make sure that your instance it's selected, and you need to click Minecraft folder, right? So it will open the .minecraft folder of that particular instance, and as we can see here, it's located under MultiMC instances, the name of your instance, right? And inside of that you can find .minecraft. So MultiMC creates a complete Minecraft folder for each installation that you have. Okay, so now what we do is we have on the left side my vanilla installation, or let's say that's my vanilla installation, and on the right side, I have why these things keep minimizing. I have my MultiMC installation, right? Perfect. Now what we are going to do now, right? Actually, let me do something first. Okay, so what we're going to do now, right, is that, well, basically we are going to move some files over, right? So if you used mods like Fabric mods, you need to move the config folder, because here you can find like all the configs for all the mods that you have. You need to move your saves folder if you want to move your worlds. Okay, that's not necessary. You can move your screenshots, for example, and you have to move options. So this text document over here is basically your mouse sensitivity, your hotkeys, etc. So it's everything here, right? So I'm just gonna copy here. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna copy the config folder. Copy here. And I'm gonna copy, for example, voxel map, because voxel map stores in a separate folder all the region files for like the minimap previews and etc. So yeah, and after I copy all the things that I want to copy, like the resource pack, for example, why not copy here? So we are copying pretty much a lot of files, but this only have to be done once for each instance. Okay, so it's like super, it's nice and simple to do, right? So we are waiting for voxel map to finish copying. You need to also move servers.that. So what is this little guy over here? This is basically where Minecraft stores all the IP from the servers you play on. So it's important to move that one as well, right? Now we are going to move the mods. So you can open the mods folder in the MultiMC in your MultiMC Minecraft folder for that particular instance, on this case test 01, right? And you can copy here all the mods you use. So for example, right now we are going to copy all of this. So copy here, right? This is like this is my mods folder, by the way. And okay, so I should have all the mods, right? All my configs, all my servers, not my all my resource pack, but not my mods. I mean, not my saves and not my screenshots, right? So now I can launch the instance. You can hit launch here, or you can simply double click the instance, right? And it should open. So this will take a minute or two, but as you can see, creating a new instance is really simple. So I'm gonna go through the process once again, but a little bit faster. And in this case, we are going to create a different instance. So we are going to create a vanilla 1.14 instance, which should be a lot easier and faster, right? So as you can see, well, you can't see it right now, but yeah. So as you can see, we have the black Mojang logo because I'm using a mod that modifies this. And we can see here fabric modded, all my mods are here, and even my configurations are here. So for example, if I open Tweakeroo, as you can see, all the configs that I use are here. So that's perfect. And if I hit multiplayer, all my servers are in here, which is awesome. Okay, now we are going to configure a new instance. You can stop the video right now. I'm just going to go through the process again, right? So I'm gonna hit add instance, and I'm gonna rename it test 02 14 1.14.4, right? And in the group test, perfect. And it's gonna be a 1.14.4 vanilla instance. I'm gonna change the icon to a chicken so it's easier to find, right? Or maybe to the skeleton. I don't know. Let's say the chicken. Now we go to edit instance. We can install fabric here, but we are not going to do so. We are going to allocate 1 gig of RAM to 8 because why not? We're gonna hit close, then Minecraft folder, right? And I'm going to open my 1.16.2 instance, and I'm gonna hit Minecraft folder. So this is my 1.16.2. It's called test 01, and this is test 02. So I'm gonna copy, you know, the options, the servers.that, and that's pretty much all I have to copy, right? And I'm gonna copy here, right? And I'm going to also open this another instance, right? And I'm going to copy, you know, a save file. So for example, I'm gonna copy this world. So that goes into the saves folder, right? So I'm just gonna copy it here, right? So copy. And it will take a second, but this should have then all my configurations and my options, all my multiplayer servers, and a single world that I copied over, right? So now I double click the instance to open it, okay? And let's see what happens now. So it's opening, right? I can see it like here before the recording. Okay, now perfect. Now if we go, for example, to controls, auto jump is off, my mouse sensitivity is already at 30%. I have open chat with enter, so all my configurations copied over, and my multiplayer links are still here. And if I go to single player, as you can see, I have my single player world in here, and I can even open it, you know, and play in this brand new instance. So that's awesome. This is a really old multiplayer that I used to play, by the way, so I don't have much in here. So yeah, that's pretty much all we were going to do. So hopefully you guys can use MultiMC easier now. As you can see, it's really simple, and you can have all your instances nice and organized. So yeah, see ya.